What is wrong? What seems to be the matter?
I guess I'm realizing that not everybody will be receptive to the concept of a resource-based economy.
Do not take it personally. People are so accustomed to their scripts that when offered a new paradigm, a lot of people will react to it with offense and anger.
How will a resource-based economy become a reality when people are so against it, simply because they are so used to their current conditioning?
Let's use the analogy of someone being in a long-term abusive relationship. Some individuals who find themselves in that situation will continue to stay in that relationship, even though it is painful, because the pain is familiar, and because of the time invested in it. The choice to leave an abusive relationship occurs when the pain and fear of not knowing what happens once they leave is less than the pain and fear of continuing to stay in it. Does that make sense?
Are you saying that people will not be open to the Venus Project until the pain and fear of staying in the monetary system is so great that people will leave that system to look for a better one?
Precisely. People choose to change the reality once they know they deserve better. Until then, people allow the reality to stay the same, because that is what they are accustomed to. Social change does not arise due to intellect, it comes about by people suffering. When people no longer have respect for our current system, they will then seek out a new direction.
To me it seems as if the monetary system is an abusive relationship.
Indeed. To both human beings and our environment.
It is essential that our global population learn to live harmoniously with the environment. The reason we exist in the first place is because our environment allows us to interact with it, and therefore, survive because of it. The mentality that we are superior to nature is a dangerous one to have.
From a young age we are taught that we are separated from nature, that we are disconnected from the environment because we possess intelligence. We are an inherent and interconnected part of our global environment. A resource-based economy would bring us back to the fundamental and unavoidable fact that we survive through a symbiotic relationship with the environment. To put it into perspective, all the atoms, molecules, and chemical compounds that make up your body, your house, your city, our ecosystems, our planet, and our solar system, all originated from the supernovas of stars in our galaxy. How can we possibly say that we are superior to nature, when from the beginning, we have always been molecularly bonded with everything around us? We are intimately connected to the environment in ways we have yet to discover and understand.
Since we are on the topic of planets and solar systems, do you think that space exploration will be a reality for every single person on our planet one day?
Unquestionably, the answer is yes. However, I don't feel that our civilization is mature enough to venture out into our cosmic backyard.
How come?
The USA, Russia, Japan, Canada, China, and plenty of other countries have all head out into outer space. The USA has planted their national flag on the moon. Does this mean that the USA has ownership over the moon simply because they arrived there first? Will the USA start selling property on the moon? And if so, who gets to own those properties? Once again we come back to the issues of the monetary system.
I think I see where you are going with this.
Nationalism is an artificial boundary, which needs to be taken care of first, prior to departing into outer space. If we are not leaving Earth as one people, then we are not yet ready. Nationalism fosters the mentality that we are disconnected, and are different from each other, just as we are taught that we are disconnected from nature. It also stimulates destructive materialism. For instance, whatever resources are found in Iraq are in Iraq's possession. Other countries take those resources by initiating and executing war. The Venus Project declares that the world's resources are the common heritage of all the world's people.
I am realizing that the common theme society teaches us is that we are separated and distanced from everything around us. Distanced from each other by national borders, separated from nature. Can you imagine living in a society where we have eliminated the monetary system and nationalism? We wouldn't be held back by financial constraints and budgets.
Very true.
Why can't every conversation be straightforward such as this one, when explaining these ideas to someone? It's discouraging to come across individuals who are quick to dismiss the concepts presented by the Venus Project, even before researching and exploring them.
Remember, once people become angry and frustrated enough within the monetary system, only then will they choose to explore a more efficient system. Until that major shift happens, educating people about the possibilities which the Venus Project puts forward is the best step to take. Enlighten people about harnessing geothermal energy, maglev technology for transportation, and the perpetual mechanization of labor. I find it more productive to stay optimistic when sharing the ideas put forth by Jacques Fresco and his Venus Project. Most people are aware that things are drastically damaged in our society. An unavoidable critical transformation is happening all over our planet. People are waking up. People are coming together. Because of us, our world is changing for the better.